In today's video, I'll be talking about how you can be able to migrate to Austria without any agent ripping you off. The points are very easy to meet. Austria is one of those countries that if you merit something, they will give you. You don't need to know anybody. Just meet their requirements and they will give you what you need. In today's video, I'll be talking about very highly qualified workers. These are professions that are under Austria shortage occupation lists. These people have worked in this profession for years and they have experience on this profession. I'll be talking about accountants, I'll be talking about nurses, I'll be talking about IT professionals, I'll be talking about engineers, I'll be talking about different occupations that belongs to this group. If you have anybody or if you have worked in a particular field of study and you have experience in that line, this video is for you. The fee is affordable. Do not go to any agent to rip you off. All you need to do is gather your documents and get them ready and go ahead and apply. The points are very easy to meet. It's minimum of 70 points and maximum of 100. It is very, very easy to meet. All you need to do is gather your documents and put them together and go ahead and apply. Do this and you will thank me tomorrow. Like I said, you don't need to know anybody. Don't say, do I know anybody? You don't need to know anybody. As long as you meet it, immediately you meet it, you hear from them. That is one of the things that made me to love Austria. It's not like Nigeria. As you guys know that I came from Nigeria. If you don't know who is who, nothing good will come to you. Here is not same. The system is for everybody and I love it so much. I'm encouraging you, go ahead and apply and I believe God will see it through. My name is Oge. On this channel, I share content on how people can get tourist visa, study visa. I share content on immigration. I share content based on my lifestyle, having lived here for years. What you hear on this channel, you may not hear it from other content creators because I have lived here for over years. Everything I share on this channel is nothing but the truth, what I have experienced, what I have gone through, just to help you guys and to make your journey easy. If you're interested, subscribe, share this video with family and friends. Stick through to the end so that you learn and apply accordingly. Check their website regularly because sometimes they update new information so that you'll be carried along. So let's go to their website. Let's know who is this highly qualified workers, a very highly qualified workers. It says, as a highly qualified worker from a third country, you have the following options. You can apply for a red wire card with the competent residence authority in Austria after legal entry and during legal stay. For example, you can enter Austria under a job seeker visa to look for work here. You may apply for a red wire card with the competent Austrian representation in your home country or your country of residence, provided that you have received an employment offer. Okay, it said reaching a minimum of 70 points. 70 points out of 100. That is, the points are 100, but you're just going to meet only 70 points. According to the following list of criteria, is a prerequisite in both cases. But before we go into it, I want to show you guys what an example of a very highly qualified worker or workers looks like. This is an example of very highly qualified workers. A 30-year-old Russian informatics graduate with over 6 years of work experience and very good English language skills want to find employment in Austria. This is the point she met that enabled her to qualify as a very highly qualified worker. Okay, let's go. She receives 72 points and therefore exceeds the minimum number of points, which is 70 points. Remember, you are supposed to meet only 70 points. The first 30 points are granted for her informatics studies. She's a graduate of informatics studies, okay? She met these 30 points because informatics profession is one of those professions in the shortage occupation Austria list, okay? It's one of those professions in the Austrian shortage occupation list. Informatics is one of those studies. So she met 30 points. Then let's go for under the special qualification and skill criteria. Furthermore, she is given 12 points for work experience. Remember from here when we started, they said she had over 6 years of work experience, okay? She worked in this related informatics for over 6 years, so she met these 12 points. Then for 10 points for language skills, she have the German certificate Art 5, okay? Then 20 points for her age. She can apply for a job seeker visa, which allows her to enter Austria and gives her 6 months to find a suitable job. She can apply for the red, white, red card if there is a job offer that matches her qualification. Guys, can you see what a sample of highly qualified workers is? So this means if you're a graduate in any of the profession, which I'll be showing later to you guys, that there is under Austrian shortage occupation list, and you have worked for over years in the same related profession, then what are you waiting for? All you need to do is to gather those certificates, gather your points, and apply for this visa. So let's move forward. You guys should remember that we are looking for only 70 points. So he said eligibility criteria for highly qualified work persons, points. Okay, special qualification and skills said graduates from an institution of higher education, minimum duration of program 4 years. If you have these guys, you earn 20 points. In the subjects mathematics, informatics, natural science, and technology, there are a lot of courses that is under informatics, that is under natural sciences, that is under technology. Check them, guys. If you have it, you score 30 points. Then if you have postdoctoral qualification or PhD, you have another 40 points. Remember, we are looking for only 70 points. So from your previous work experience, they said gross salary of previous year earned in a senior management position with a company listed on the stock exchange or a company for which the Austrian Foreign Trade Office in charge issued a positive report about its activities or business segment. From 50,000 to 60, from 60 to 70, more than 70. These are the points you earn. From 50 to 60, you earn 20. From 60 to 70, you earn 25. More than 70, you earn 30. 70,000, I mean, you earn 30. So let's move ahead. I'm trying to be as fast as possible so that this video will not be long. So research and innovation activities, patent applications, publication. If you have any of such, you've scored 20 points. Award recognized prizes. If you have any of such, you score 20 points. Let's move forward. Then the next one is work experience adequately reflecting applicants' qualification or senior management position. They said it's maximum of 20 points. Work experience per year, 2 points. 6 months of work experience in Austria, 10 points. Language skills, they said it's maximum allowable points, 10. German or English language skill for the elementary use of the language or basic level, A1, is score 5 points. German or English language skill for the intensive elementary use of the language, Arts 5, you score 10 points. Guys, if you have A1, you score 5 points. If you have Arts 5, you score 10 points. If you have French language, you score, if you're in any of the region or country that I speak such, you score B1 level, then you score 5 points. Spanish, you score to B1 level, you score 5 points. Bosniana, Croatia, Serbia language, any of this is called, to the IELTS level, is called 5 points. So let's go to the age. Up to 35 years of age is scored 20 points. Up to 40 years of age is scored 50 points. Up to 45 years of age is scored 10 points. All these points, if you score any of them, it will be added to your points. Okay? Studies in Austria, that is, if you have done that, secondary part of diploma program, diploma studium, or half of the required total ECTS points is called 5 points. Completed diploma program, diploma studium is called 10 points. Bachelor's or master's program is called 10 points. So sum total of maximum allowable points is 100, like I said, but required minimum is 70. From all these things that I've explained to you guys, you notice that if you score any of those points, they will add it to you, okay? Any of these courses are part of the Austrian shortage occupation list, that is graduate mechanical engineering, graduate in power engineers, graduate engineers for data processing, graduate in weak current and telecommunication engineering, graduate engineer special profession, graduate in business administration, social scientists, economics, scientists, statisticians, economic trustees, physicians, and many more. Guys, there are over 90 to 98 occupation on this line. Take time to read them through. If you fall under it, go ahead and gather your documents and apply accordingly. Okay, let's move forward. The next step is where to file the application for a job seeker visa. So we open it up. It says you have to apply for the job seeker visa, category D visa, personally at the competent Austrian representation, that is in brackets, embassy or consulate, in your home country or your country of residence. Application forms are available at the Austrian Representative Authority. You will receive a job seeker visa if the Public Employment Service Arbeitsmarkt Service IMS confirms to the Austrian Representative Authority that you have reached the points required for admission. Okay? If you enter Austria under a visa-free regime, you do not need a job seeker visa. If you find a job matching your qualification during your lawful visa-free stay, you may apply for the red card during this period here in Austria. Take note, guys. We'll move to the next one. The next is what happens when I receive an employment offer. We'll open it here. If you receive an employment offer, that is work contracts, during the validity period of your visa, you may apply for a red card with the competent residence authority in Austria. You can read all this thing through, okay? You apply it in Austria. You may apply personally for the red card for very highly qualified workers with the competent Austrian representation authority. Okay, read these guys through. It is important to move to the next level. Which documents to submit? Very important. So guys, having drilled you through all this process, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and apply. Immediately you meet it, they will call you. I pray that you get it. Do not go and pay money to any agent to rip you off. If you feel you have these documents required, go ahead and apply. Take time to read them through and understand the steps. Do not rush, okay? And follow me on my Instagram as Oge. Subscribe to my channel. This is the only thing that is keeping me to make this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.